Okay, so no doubt you have heard about test-driven development, or TDD, and let's see what that looks like in Go. So in this lesson, I will write a simple test to test the Hello World program. So let's start. I'll do everything. So I will simply say go mod init. Okay, and let's just call this hello. Alright, that's straightforward enough. Let's just create our main.go file. So touch main.go. Alright, so let's just simply quickly create a file. We're gonna make this be package main, and I will import, of course, fmt, and let's just do our main. So func main, and I will say fmt dot print line, and I will simply say hello space world bang, and that's it. So let's save that and let's run it. So go run main.go, and it works. Great. So let's go ahead and let's do a bit of refactoring. This, as it is not very easy to test. So what I want to do is to abstract a refactor, or take this out and place it into its own function, since all main should be doing is calling functions that we have created. So I'm simply going to create a new function, and let's just call this function greeting. Okay, and all this function does is return the string hello world. Okay, and so all I have to do here now is to call greeting, right? And of course I need to say that it returns a string. Great. So this does the same thing, except you notice that it will be much easier to test. Okay. Great. So why is it easier to test? Well, because I could simply check to see what this returns when I call it. And so let's create our first test. Now, whenever you're creating a test in Go, and this is specific to Go, the name of the file has to end with test. So let's create a file, and notice I'm going to place the file in the same directory, in the same folder that I have main.go in. So I'm just going to say touch, and I'm going to call this main underscore test. Okay, and so notice you must end it with test underscore test. That's what Go expects. All right, and so I have that, and so now I will simply, of course, use package main, right? It's still a part of main. And we now have to import not fmt, but we need to import the testing package. All right? The testing package will allow us to use the functionality of the testing framework. Now, to create a test is similar to writing any code in Go. We will create a function, and this function must begin with the word test. Okay, it must begin with the word test. And so I will call this test greeting, and this function takes only one parameter, and notice it's telling you, so we'll call it t, and it's a pointer to testing.t. So this is the parameter, the only parameter that our function will take. Okay, so what we do now is to call the thing that we want to test. So I'm going to create a variable called got, and I'm going to call greeting. Okay, so when I call greeting, whatever I get back will be stored in got. Now what do I expect? Well, I expected that when I called this function greeting, alright, so I will specify what I should get back. So I expect to get back the string hello, comma, space, world with a bang. Okay, now all I'm going to do now is to compare. So compare the result received with the expected value. Right? Okay, so that's easy enough. I will simply say if got not the same as expected, then I know something is wrong, and so I will use T to generate an error. So I will say error F, and I will print a string such as got modulus Q, okay, expected modulus Q. The modulus Q just allows me to put the values in double quotes. Okay, it's just a way of formatting your string. And the first one will be got, and the second one will be expected. Okay, and that's it. And so how do we run this thing? Well, we'll open our terminal, and then we'll simply say go test. Okay, and it says pass. Alright, now let's say I wrote some code that was not correct. Let's say I forgot the bang. Okay, well, when I do go test again, right, it will tell me fail. Right, I got hello, got hello, comma, space, world without a bang, but I expected hello, comma, world with a bang. Alright, and of course I can go back and fix that, and I can run the test again. Oh, did I save this? Alright, let's save it. Let's try again. Okay, and it passed. So that in a nutshell is how you do testing in Go. Of course, there's a lot more features that the Go framework gives to us, where we can actually run as many tests as we want. So this is the first video, the first lesson, and yeah, I will keep putting out more lessons on how to do testing in Go, which is something that every software developer needs to know how to do. I'll see you in the upcoming videos.